Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial with me. And in today's tutorial, we will be learning about functions. What are functions? Functions are basically a block of statements that can be used repeatedly in a program. A function will be only executed by a call to the function. You must call the function in order for it to be executed. One thing about a function is that it will not execute immediately when the page has load or when the page is loading. So let's get right into it. And what is a function? So you start with the word function, then you name the function anything you like. You can start with a letter or a underscore. You cannot start with a number. And also, the names can be case sensitive or capitalized. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to name mine my function. And then I'm going to have my parentheses and then my curly brackets. Then I'm going to click enter. Now, over here is where you write your codes. Then for my code, I'm going to write echo Teresa is pretty. Now, if I go ahead and save this and I go to my file, localhost /tut.php. And let me fix that little error on line 4. Echo research pretty and okay. So let's save that and refresh. Nothing is displayed on the screen. Now, why is that text not displayed on the screen? That is because we did not call the function. And to call a function, you write the function's name. My function name is my function. And then I have my parentheses, and in that, and save it. Now, when I refresh this, Teresa is pretty is printed out on the screen. And that is because we called the function. So now another thing to know about function is that information can be passed to functions using something called arguments. And arguments are just like variables. So I'm going to have an argument or a function, not a function, but a variable called here. Now, I'm going to echo the function here, and I'm going to have another text, kickboxing. So now I'm going to call my function, and I'm just going to have one simple text in there. I love. Now what's going to happen is that it's going to add kickboxing to this text right here. So let's go ahead and test that out and save. Now it says I love kickboxing. The only thing that happened was it added the arguments here, which has kickboxing right over here. That's all it did. It added the function. Not the function, but it added the variable. Now let's say if we wanted to add more arguments, you can do that. You can add as many arguments as you want. I'm just going to add one more. This is going to be apple. Then I'm going to echo the variable here. Tennis, and also the other variable is apple, and I'm just going to name this apple. So now I'm going to call my function, and I'm going to say I love comma, and I love, and watch what's going to happen. I love tennis and I love apple. All it did was add the arguments. That's all it did. Add the arguments. So that it add the argument here, which has tennis, and it add the arguments apple, which has apple. And that's all it did. Now, let's learn about how the function can have a permanent argument. Let's learn about that. So let's say I have a function, not a function, but a variable or argument named g. And g is equal to the number 21. Now I'm going to echo just the variable by itself. Now what I'm going to do is call the function and don't put nothing inside parentheses. And then I'm going to call the function again, and I'm going to have the number 40 inside there. So let's save this and refresh, and you have 21 and 40. By default, the number is 21. And then we added the number 40. Instead of displaying the default, we said display the number 40. And that is permanent arguments with the function. Now the last thing we should learn about is returning our function. So let's say I have a variable a and a variable b. And then I have a variable c which holds a plus b. Then I'm going to return the variable c. So what's going to happen is I'm going to add two numbers together and it's going to give me the answer. So I'm going to echo I'm going to add the numbers 18 plus 9 equal to, now dot, call the function. Now in the parentheses we're going to have the numbers 18 and 9. So what's going to happen is it's going to add the numbers 18 and 9 18 is variable A, 9 is variable B. It's, yeah, variable B. So let's go ahead and save this and refresh. And 18 plus 9 equals 27. So basically, it returns C. And C equals to variable A plus variable B. And that is how you return the function. So that is it for this tutorial. We went over functions and the different things it can do. So on the next tutorial, I don't know what I'm going to teach, but I will see you guys on the next tutorial. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.